Hello and welcome to Dan's Travel Tips, the channel where I share with you the best travel guides and tips for your next adventure. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 10 things to do in Qatar, a fascinating and diverse country in the Middle East. Qatar is a small but wealthy nation that boasts a rich and ancient history, a vibrant and modern culture, stunning natural scenery, and world-class attractions. Whether you're looking for historical sites, cultural experiences, natural wonders, or urban delights, Qatar has something for everyone. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of my new videos. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Now let's get started with the first thing to do in Qatar, Souq Waqif, the most famous and popular market in the country. Souq Waqif is a bustling warren of colourful stalls that sell everything from spices, nuts, perfumes, fabrics and handicrafts to falcons, camels and horses. Souq Waqif is a great place to experience the traditional Qatari culture and lifestyle, as well as to enjoy the local cuisine and entertainment. Some of the highlights of Souq Waqif are the Falcon Souk, where you can see and learn about the prized birds of prey that are an integral part of the Qatari heritage. The Camel Market, where you can watch and interact with the friendly animals that are a symbol of the desert life. And the Al Cornish Street, where you can admire the beautiful architecture and watch the lively street performances. Souq Waqif is open every day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., except on Fridays, when it opens from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. The best time to visit is in the evening, when the market is livelier and more atmospheric. The second thing to do in Qatar is the Museum of Islamic Art, one of the most impressive and important museums in the world. The Museum of Islamic Art is a stunning building that was designed by the renowned architect Embark, who also designed the Louvre Pyramid in Paris. The museum is located on an artificial island in the Doha Bay and offers spectacular views of the city skyline. The museum houses a vast collection of artworks and artifacts that span over 14 centuries and cover various regions and cultures of the Islamic world. The museum showcases the diversity and beauty of Islamic art, from calligraphy, ceramics and textiles, to manuscripts, jewelry and metalwork. The museum also has a library, a gift shop, a cafe and a restaurant. The museum is open from Saturday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Friday from 1:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The admission is free for everyone and there are guided tours available in different languages. The third thing to do in Qatar is the National Museum of Qatar, the newest and most innovative museum in the country. The National Museum of Qatar is a spectacular building that was designed by the famous architect Jean Nouvel, who was inspired by the desert rose, a natural formation of crystals. The museum is located next to the old palace of the former ruler of Qatar and is surrounded by a landscaped park. The museum tells the story of Qatar and its people, from the ancient times to the present day, through interactive exhibits, multimedia displays, and immersive environments. The museum covers various aspects of the Qatari history, culture, nature, and identity, and showcases the achievements and challenges of the nation. The museum also has a 220-seat auditorium, a research centre, a heritage library, a gift shop, a cafe, and 2 restaurants. The museum is open from Saturday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Friday from 1:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The admission is 50 Qatari riyals for adults, 25 Qatari riyals for students and teachers, and free for children under 16 and seniors over 60. The fourth thing to do in Qatar is the Doha Cornish, the most iconic and scenic waterfront in the city. The Doha Cornish is a 7-kilometre long promenade that stretches along the Doha Bay, and offers stunning views of the sea, the skyline and the dhows, the traditional wooden boats. The Cornish is a popular place for walking, jogging, cycling or relaxing and has many attractions and activities along the way. Some of the highlights of the Cornish are the Pearl Monument, a giant oyster shell that symbolises the pearl diving heritage of Qatar, the Al Bidda Park, a green oasis with playgrounds, fountains and picnic areas, the Sheraton Park, a landscaped garden with a waterfall and a lake, and the MIA Park, a cultural park that hosts various events and festivals. The Cornish is open 24 hours a day and is free for everyone to enjoy. The best time to visit is in the early morning or late afternoon when the weather is cooler and the views are more beautiful. The fifth thing to do in Qatar is the Villaggio Mall, the most luxurious and extravagant shopping mall in the country. The Villaggio Mall is a huge and lavish mall that was designed to resemble a Venetian village, complete with canals, gondolas and a painted sky. The mall has over 200 shops, including international brands, local boutiques and designer labels, as well as a hypermarket, a food court and a cinema. The mall also has many attractions and entertainment options, such as the Gondolania theme park, the largest indoor theme park in Qatar, with rides, games and a roller coaster. The Gondolania ice rink, a state-of-the-art ice skating rink, the Gondolania Bowling Centre, a 16-lane bowling alley, and the Gondolania Aquarium, a 15-metre-long aquarium with various marine life. The Villaggio Mall is open from Saturday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 12:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. The admission is free for the mall, but the attractions have different prices and timings. The sixth thing to do in Qatar is the Museum of Illusions, one of the most fun and interactive museums in the country. The Museum of Illusions is a museum that challenges your perception and reality, with over 70 exhibits that will trick your senses, test your logic, and stimulate your creativity. The museum has various illusions, such as optical illusions, holograms, mirages, and puzzles that will make you question what you see and experience. The museum also has a playroom where you can enjoy various games and activities, such as the Infinity Room, the Anti-Gravity Room, the Vortex Tunnel, and the Ames Room. The museum is a great place for all ages, as it offers both education and entertainment. The museum is open from Sunday to Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and from Thursday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. The admission is 80 Qatari riyals for adults, 60 Qatari riyals for children, and 220 Qatari riyals for a family of 4. The seventh thing to do in Qatar is the Qatari Cultural Village, the largest and most diverse cultural centre in the country. The Qatari Cultural Village is a complex that was built to celebrate and promote the Qatari and global culture, art and heritage. The village has various facilities and venues, such as theatres, galleries, museums, libraries and studios that host various events and exhibitions throughout the year. Some of the attractions of the Qatari Cultural Village are the Qatari Amphitheatre, a magnificent open-air theatre that can seat up to 5,000 people. The Qatari Opera House, a state-of-the-art theatre that showcases various performances and shows. The Qatari Art Centre, a contemporary art space that features local and international artists. And the Qatari Mosque, a beautiful mosque that has a unique and intricate design. The Qatari Cultural Village is open 24 hours a day and is free for everyone to visit. The events and exhibitions have different prices and timings, and you can check the website for more details. The eighth thing to do in Qatar is the Pearl Island, the most prestigious and exclusive island in the country. The Pearl Island is a man-made island that was built to resemble a pearl, as a tribute to the pearl diving industry that was once the main source of income for Qatar. The island is a luxury residential and commercial development with various districts that have different themes and styles, such as Mediterranean, Arabian, and European. The island has over 30 kilometres of coastline and offers various amenities and facilities, such as marinas, beaches, hotels, restaurants, cafes, shops and spas. The island is also home to the Canat Quartier, a charming and colourful district that resembles Venice, with canals, bridges and plazas. The Pearl Island is open to the public, and you can visit it by car, bus or water taxi. The island is a great place to enjoy the luxury and glamour of Qatar and to admire the stunning views of the sea and the city. The ninth thing to do in Qatar is the Al Zubarah Fort, the most important and well-preserved historical site in the country. The Al Zubarah Fort is a large and impressive fort that was built in the 18th century and was once part of a thriving pearl fishing and trading town. The fort is located on the northwestern coast of Qatar and is surrounded by the remains of the old town, which include houses, mosques, markets and cemeteries. The fort and the town are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and offer a glimpse into the past and the culture of Qatar. The fort also houses a museum where you can see various artifacts and exhibits that tell the story of the site and its people. The Al Zubarah Fort is open from Sunday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The admission is free for everyone and there are guided tours available upon request. The 10th and final thing to do in Qatar is the Khor Al Adaid, or the Inland Sea, one of the most unique and spectacular natural wonders in the country. The Khor Al Adaid is a large and beautiful lagoon that is surrounded by sand dunes and connected to the Arabian Gulf by a narrow channel. The lagoon is one of the few places in the world where the sea encroaches deep into the heart of the desert, creating a stunning contrast and a diverse ecosystem. The Khor Al Adaid is a popular destination for adventure seekers, as it offers various activities such as dune bashing, sandboarding, camel riding, and camping. The lagoon is also a great place to enjoy the sunrise and the sunset and to observe the wildlife, such as birds, turtles, and fish. The Khor Al Adaid is only accessible by 4x4 vehicles, and you need to join a guided tour that will take you there safely and comfortably. The tours have different prices and timings, and you can check the website for more details. These are the top 10 things to do in Qatar, but of course there are many more amazing things to discover in this wonderful country. If you have done any of these things, or if you have any other recommendations, please share them with me and the other viewers in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful for your travel plans. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of my new videos. I upload new travel guides and tips every week, so stay tuned for more exciting destinations. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.